If you have seen posts about Bitcoin Base and wondered whether it is connected to real Bitcoin, this video is for you. In the next few minutes, I'll break down what Bitcoin Base is, where it lives, why people are talking about it, and what you should understand before interacting with any token that borrows the image of Bitcoin. Let's start with the simple version. Bitcoin Base is described on major crypto listing pages as a meme-based crypto asset launched on the Base network. Base itself is an Ethereum Layer 2 ecosystem designed to support on-chain apps, payments, trading, and other blockchain activity with lower costs and a smoother user experience than many users expect from traditional mainnet activity. In plain English, Base is an environment built to help crypto applications feel faster, cheaper, and easier to use. That matters because Bitcoin Base is not operating on Bitcoin's original chain. It is operating inside the Base ecosystem. So even though the name uses the word Bitcoin, the project belongs to a different technical and cultural context. That distinction is very important for beginners because token branding in crypto can sound familiar while the underlying asset is something completely different. Now, according to public project descriptions, Bitcoin Base was launched with a fixed total supply of 21 million tokens. That number is meant to mirror Bitcoin's famous capped supply of 21 million coins. Public descriptions also say all of the tokens were minted at launch. On top of that, some of the supply was permanently burned, meaning certain tokens were intentionally removed from circulation in a way that can be verified on-chain. The idea behind this design is to reinforce the theme of digital scarcity. This is one reason the project has attracted attention. It takes one of Bitcoin's most emotionally powerful ideas, scarcity, and reinterprets it inside a more social, meme-driven environment. That does not make it Bitcoin, but it does explain why the concept is easy for crypto communities to notice, discuss, and trade. Another major talking point is how the launch is presented. Public descriptions state that the project operated without a pre-mine and without a centralized team holding special control over the token. Those same descriptions say the contract ownership was renounced and liquidity was added on Uniswap v2 on Base through community participation. Whether someone views that as a strength or simply part of the project narrative, the message is clear. Bitcoin Base presents itself as open, symbolic, and community-driven, rather than as a traditional venture-backed product with a formal roadmap. And that brings us to the biggest misconception. Bitcoin Base is not trying to recreate Bitcoin's base layer technology. It does not replace Bitcoin's proof-of-work network. It does not inherit Bitcoin's security model simply because it uses Bitcoin-inspired language. In fact, Coinbase's asset description says the token serves primarily as a community token, or meme coin, and does not claim inherent utility beyond that identity. That means people should think of it as a culture-driven token in the Base ecosystem, not as a technical extension of the Bitcoin network itself. So why do tokens like this exist at all? The short answer is that crypto is driven by both infrastructure and narrative. Infrastructure gives people the blockchains, wallets, exchanges, and smart contracts they need to transact. Narrative gives people reasons to pay attention. Projects that combine recognizable symbolism, limited supply themes, and active communities can generate interest even when their purpose is mostly cultural rather than functional. Base is especially suited to that kind of activity because it is built for an app-rich on-chain environment. Base documentation highlights use cases like payments, trading, tokenized assets, stablecoins, and general application development. A meme-based token can benefit from being in that kind of ecosystem because it is easier for users to trade, track, and interact with assets when fees and friction are lower.